Hi guys, it is Michelle and I'm here today to show you this wig. This to me is so very exciting. It has taken me 3 years of having alopecia to actually try this hair, and oh my goodness, I don't know why it's taken me so very long. So I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to show you, we're going to go over why I think it's so awesome and you know what it is about it that makes the Evolution special and different from everything else that's on the market at the moment. So guys, this wig that I'm wearing is by Jon Renau. This is part of the Evolution range. Now Evolution is a cap construction that was created by Jon Renau for those of us living with total hair loss, and it is created for people with a longer term hair loss or permanent type hair loss, and there is a reason for that. We are going to go over it. It is due to the type of cap, and guys, it's so exciting when you get to see it. So I'm going to talk over it, show you, and the likes. So the Evolution cap is an amazing concept. I will take this off actually, I will show you the cap and then we'll talk through this. This wig that I'm wearing is actually a stock piece. This is called Spirit. Now I'm going to link that down below for you guys into the description so that you can click on the link and you can actually buy it online. Now one thing to be aware of with the Evolution collection, if you buy from MIMO wigs, it does come with the Evolution customization kit. There are some minimal alterations that you do have to make to this. Obviously face-to-face selling, then your salon, the likes of if you came to me I would do all that for you. Anyway, I'm going to talk through a wee bit of this for you. So we'll talk about the lengths of this one, this Spirit. And Spirit is REMY human hair. This is grade A human hair, it's REMY. It is a blend of 50% Chinese and 50% Indian human hair. Now, I've actually washed this. I washed this last night. I gave it a couple of washes just to make sure there was no silicone. There was no silicone actually in this wig in the first place, but I gave it a wash just to see how it kind of was and how it was going to sit and how it's going to lie, and oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is it just being washed, and that hair, it's just so amazing. I'm wearing the shade FS27, which is strawberry syrup, and probably my favourite shade in human hair. This is actually very similar to my own bio hair. When I had bio hair, I didn't like this shade, but this is gorgeous. I love the fashion syrup highlights on this that Jon Renau have created. It's beautiful. There are gorgeous shades available. So front length here is 10 inches long for your kind of front fringy bang part. The crown is 17.5 inches long. The sides are 14.25 inches. And the nape is 12.5 inches. Okay, so if I just do a wee quick turn around and show you. Okie dokie. This is really such a natural density. I love the kind of layering on this. I'm liking the kind of, see those 10-inch layers at the very front here? For me, they just come a couple inches below my chin, and the rest is just long. It's not too full a density for those of you who don't like a lot of hair, but it's not too fine either. It's very, very natural, and it's just so incredible. I mean, it feels so soft, so smooth. It feels so silky. It is just beautiful. So why is this collection just meant to be so good? What is so good about Evolution, and why did I want to get one? Okay, so that's kind of probably the next thing that I want to go over. The cap on this is different. As we said, this is created for people with long term and permanent hair loss. I'm going to show you the cap and let you have a wee look. Now, I have popped this into a middle parting today, but let me just... I've trimmed my lace. This comes with the lace lower down, and you customise that yourself or get your salon to do it for you, or if you buy from me you can either request that lace front to be trimmed back, but you do have to do some customisation. Now if you have a wee look here, I haven't actually changed. I quite like my lace front to be quite full. I quite like a thick hair distribution. That can obviously be customised. I may at some point customise that for myself. I'm not sure at this point, but this is different from the other Jon Renau lace front wigs. This is actually Swiss lace on the front. So if you are like me and you have a very, very sensitive scalp, if your head can break out, if you get eczema, sometimes I find the welded lace when my skin's awful, sometimes I just feel it's a wee bit rough. This is much smoother, it's very, very soft. It is actually so beautiful. It's just incredible. So I have used my Jon Renau pinking shears, which are designed specifically for trimming the lace fronts, and I have done that. So you'll see there's a bit, I don't know if you can see, it's a wee bit of a scalloped edge along there, and you can see the hairs coming out of that. It's beautiful. Now I have some wee shorter hairs cut in just around here for tying it back. I have popped some shorter layers in, but yeah. Anyway, what I want to show you now, let's take off the rest of this cap. If you look at the top as well, the parting on this, let me show you. It is a double Swiss lace top as well. So you're getting a very natural look here. It's very, very pretty, and it is very comfortable. Now guys, let me show you the inside of this. This is so pretty. Okay, so if I turn my cap gently inside out, I don't want to damage it. So you see that Swiss lace front here, and you can see where I've trimmed it and it's all scalloped along here. You have your double Swiss lace top. This is so soft. This looks very, very natural. This here, you have your strip of polyurethane. Running around the full perimeter is polyurethane. Now what that does is allow you to apply adhesive, or you can apply tapes to secure that wig down. So if you're somebody who wants a very, very secure wig and you're extremely active, maybe you just want that extra security, I am not actually taping this down just now. I don't tend to do that with my wigs, but the full kind of, you've got this full perimeter really, and this section on the top here, which you can apply the tape right around this perimeter here. What you find as well with the Evolution cap, if you look at the back here, you can see these 3 lines. That is silicone that has been painted on. Now silicone will adhere very nicely to a totally bald head, and it will just kind of stick and feel like really, really secure and stop that wig from moving up and budging. Silicone is not good if you have hair, because what it will do is pull on any wee fine hairs. It can hurt, it can cause a bit of problems if you do have some bio hair. But this has been created, like we said, for those with total hair loss, or even if you have, like, say, alopecia areata, or if you shave your head, then you know that could be okay. But it is designed certainly for a totally bald head. If you look at the nape on this here, it is very, very beautiful. This is extremely comfortable. It's nice and thick, and you can apply your tape. Now, with your Evolution customization kit that you get, you do have a small white pencil to mark out your lace front. Will come down. There is a Jon Renau video that I'm going to link here for you guys, that shows you how to customise that wig by yourself. But you would go along with you mark out where you're going to cut before you cut it. It's very important, because once you've cut it you can't get it back. So you're going to mark out the way that you want to be cutting that lace front, and use your special scissors to be cutting that. Once you have done that, obviously you have the front of it set up as you're good to go. If you're going to be using tapes, the only thing that I would want to mention to you guys here, tapes come in different colours, you get the different shapes, different sizes and the likes. Please, 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 please be extremely careful when you are using it. Swiss lace is a bit finer than your welded lace. It is quite fragile, you can tear it easily. It's not going to just rip for no reason, you know, but it's important that if you're using tapes on your wig that you use the correct one. This blue tape here, this is the one that is for under your lace front. Never use red tape, never use red on the lace. Blue for lace. We have the red tape that you can apply to your polyurethane, say here if you want to apply some tape, or say to the sides. What you do have as well on the sides, I forgot to point out, is in between the polyurethane perimeter here, there's a wee break, and it's just, this is where your kind of ear tab would be. This has a bit of stretch to it. This is actually elastic with silicone over the top, so the silicone again just adheres nicely to your skin there. It does have a wee bit of stretch under this, it's the silicone elastic. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. If you love the style of this cap, but you're just, maybe your head is extremely small, extremely large, or your proportions are a bit out, you can have this done as custom. So I could take a mould of your head and you can actually have this style of cap but made to fit your own head perfectly. I am kind of between petite and average, and this for me is a beautiful fit. This is a very perfect fit for me. I'm going to tell you the sizes. I'm just looking at them, sorry, on my phone because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm on my website here. So the cap size, the circumference on this cap is 21.5 inches. You do have a small amount of stretch with the elastic there at the ear tabs, but 21.5 inches is your circumference. Ear to ear is 13.25 inches, and front to back is 13.75 inches. So this is considered as between petite and average, and I really love it. I actually tried on the Evolution cap without the hair attached, just the cap itself. I have one of those so that I can show clients, you know, the Evolution cap if it's something that they'd be interested in to go down the custom route. One format of what you can do. I tried it on and the proportions just didn't feel quite right on me, to be honest with you. And then I was away to San Diego and met with the Jon Renau team and was over at their core masterclass, and there was a stock Evolution wig, and the beautiful Diana Ford, who is the education manager, Diana said to me, "What, do you want to try that on? You can try that on if you want." And I was like, yeah, let's try on the kind of display model of the stock Evolution cap. It was actually the shorter version, which is called Courage, but I was like, I don't think it'll fit. I've tried on the cap without the hair, it didn't fit me. She's like, yeah, but just try it on and see what you think of it. And I was kind of like humming and hawing, like, okay, I'll try it on, but I'm telling you it's not going to fit. And I tried it on and I was, honestly, my eyes kind of filled up because I was like, I don't even feel like I'm wearing anything in my head. It's comfortable, it's secure, I couldn't shake my head around. It's, oh my goodness, and it's just so comfortable. And the thing that I was just so excited about with that was that it was very comfortable, and my head was very, very painful with eczema. And even still wearing this, I was like, this is so good, I love it so much. If you're someone who wears human hair, and if you do have total hair loss, this cap honestly is something that I honestly, genuinely believe you should consider. Obviously for me, I love it because I was over and I thought, this is amazing, this will be my next human hair purchase, has got to be the Evolution, and I'm going for the Spirit. I wanted a longer length, so I was like, the stock cap fits me, the proportions are good for that, the measurements I fit within the criteria. So rather than go down the route of getting it custom done, if the stock one fits me, I am going to get one. And my dad was with me in San Diego and he was so sweet and he was like, I'll buy it, it's from your mum and I. So I have this gorgeous Spirit wig. If you've got total hair loss, please do have a look at this, please do consider it. Honestly, it's one that's totally underrated, and it is one that I honestly just think that you guys, you'd fall in love with it. The cap is just phenomenal. You're buying it as a stock piece, but it's it's very much an in-between of custom and stock. It's not like your standard stock. It is a stock item and you can buy it obviously as it comes, but it's almost verging on that custom type thing. It's a different cap. It is designed for total hair loss. It is incredibly comfortable. It is incredibly secure even without using the tapes. Maybe I will use the tape at some point. At the moment I'm not using the tape. Sometimes the glues can break me out with tapes, and this is secure without it. This is beautiful. There's no rubbing, there's no moving. That silicone is keeping it nice and secure here at the back. The polyurethane is actually holding tight against my, not tight, but it's holding nice and secure against my skin. It has metal stays inside that I can just use to mould the shape of this. This cap has had so much design, so much thought, so much workmanship. This took a long time for Jon Renau to create, and the team have come up with something incredibly special. I think it's very underrated. I think that it's something that if you do have total hair loss, you should absolutely consider, at least look at it, try it, get your own head size checked. If this is something that would suit you size wise, you can buy this as a stock piece. It is absolutely phenomenal. I think that from now on, this is going to be one that I'm going to wear a lot of. I know already this is one that I'm going to be replacing when I need to, and when I want to buy more human hair. This is probably going to be my go-to human hair that I am going to be buying on a regular basis whenever I can buy new human hair, because the comfort is amazing and I feel like me. I don't feel like I'm wearing a wig. It's natural, it's not false looking. Obviously I haven't spent the time yet to fully change up the front and do an awful lot of customization. I think there's nothing worse than, you know, people spending so much money for a really beautiful custom wig and it just looks wiggy and it looks false. And you know, this is just what you're getting for the price is absolutely incredible. It is so incredible. These materials used, the kind of ergonomic design of the cap, everything about this is just, it's amazing. Like, this is, we just see the end product and we just are like, oh yeah, that's comfy, oh that's really nice, oh that's really secure, oh I really like that, yeah, it feels good, feel like cool, I'm wearing a wee custom wig and that's what it feels like, and this is great for total hair loss. But when you actually think about everything individually, the materials that have been chosen and the reasons that they've chosen them for, the design of the cap, everything, honestly, it's just, thank you Jon Renau for this, and I really hope that more people do start to look at the evolution. This is the one. It is the one. Okay guys, take care of yourself, keep sparkling, be your own beautiful. John, Stella, everybody at Jon Renau, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you guys so much. I just don't even have words. So take care guys, keep sparkling, be your own beautiful. I will see you all very soon with another wig review. Guys, check out the evolution. You have to. Yes. Okay, I hope I see everybody wearing evolution soon. Bye guys. Mwah!